Welcome, listeners, to Just Neapolitan, where we ask the age-old question, you gonna drink that? Today, I got Floyd and special guest or possibly new mainstay, Eddie. And I'm your resident, I'm not as think as you drunk I am, Bryan.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Eddie, say hi to the peoples.
Hi, peoples.
Oh, it's Eddie. But
They'll all
before we
bask
get...
inside.
Yeah. Now all 4 rooms of the apartment are in use. So my special surprise news is I got us a sponsor.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So, now a quick word from our sponsor. This podcast is proudly brought to you by BDED. Make the haters listen with Big Dick Energy Drink. Big energy, no matter the size. Now available in Magnum. Show the world you have something to prove with BDED.
That was not what I was expecting, but I appreciate that.
I don't know. Why do you think it's about... You know what? I love it.
Well, I was having trouble figuring out how to work in the fake ads, so I was like, I could just write them out as a fake ad read and do them on the day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's way easier than like recording a special commercial and trying to splice it into the episode. And yep, so that's that.
That would have been cool, too.
I mean, we still can do that, but this is just, I was sick of sitting on all my ideas for too long.
Yeah.
See, my thing was just Floyd thinking it was specifically about him for some reason. Just
I was not, actually.
Sure. I don't believe you.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Anyway.
Floyd, you're doing the podcast with the 2 people who love to give you a fucking hard time.
I
How
mean,
does it make you feel?
I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not good.
well, if he's having a hard time, clearly he just had a refreshing Big Dick Energy drink.
He did. I mean, I'm having one right now.
Yeah.
And he
I
did
get
say
mine-
thank you
I
after
get-
the commercial.
I get mine in the extra small, though,
Yeah.
because I don't need that much. Boom, nailed it. Okay, so I have a slight addendum from last week. So we were talking about pizza last week.
What'd you fuck up last week?
Well, you know me. So, other fellow Michigander, Candle, and unpaid secret producer of the podcast, did correct me that apparently the original style to make a Detroit-style pizza, the sauce does go on top. It is a small amount, and it actually is how it gets the other name as a red ribbon pizza. My only thing is literally everywhere I've ever gotten them from has always done the sauce below. And
yeah, I thought... Yeah, I also thought they came on top.
yeah, so...
It was like a Detroit version of like the Chicago style. In my brain, that made sense. So,
well, the Chicago's got a ton of sauce though. Like this is,
I mean,
still
yeah,
a very
yeah.
small amount of sauce. But it's just
Right.
any place I've gone to does it the other way. But the original, yes,
Got it.
is done like that. And which also caused the conversation for Steve to give me a couple like places that do a really good Detroit style in Chicago, which I haven't been able to find, and I've had to get like Jets or Little Caesars, which are acceptable but not the same.
Yeah, Jess is okay.
Yeah, I mean they're fine.
Yeah,
But-
they're not bad.
But like they're the Giordano's of Detroit style pizza, like yeah, it's
Ugh.
fine. You can eat it. Or-
Yeah.
well maybe Lou Malnati's. Maybe it's a step up.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Lou Malnati's. Like, I guess if you like that, sure.
I feel like Lou just likes to make things up and then serve them out. I don't really feel like they try.
Yeah.
Like, whatever I can throw out there, if you'll buy it, I'll sell it to you.
I mean, that's Giordano's. Giordano's is like, we have locations in every place tourists like to go.
Please, come try it.
So, y'all want to do news, or you want to do what games you played this week first? I'll leave it up because apparently we just do it in any order now.
News.
News. Well,
Well, we're doing news.
all right. This week in Blizzard Sucks,
Damn. Again?
Always.
More Diablo? Ah.
Well, they're spreading the love.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the incel cucks at Blizzard have recently said the quiet part out loud, just to prove to the world that they will not be satisfied until they anger all their player bases. Blizzard's devs have taken a week off from ruining Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2 to ruin World of Warcraft. In an upcoming patch, 10.1.5, which was playable on their PTR server, a new questline in the path revolves around WoW's time-traveling dragons, which I thought traveling dragons, I heard that, and I'm like, that's a creature so awesome, no one could fuck it up. To which Blizzard responded, hold my beer. Sorry. I lost my spot. Yeah. So the quest that the brainless frat boys in charge thought would be a great idea to include, it's called A Missing Soul, in which the players need to go back in time to ensure that Alex Stranza, a major character in WoW's history, and a big part of the Dragonflight expansion, which is what this whole patch is for, is tortured and sexually assaulted.
Oh.
Yes, you need to go back in time and ensure that happened.
I mean, it's a canon event. It has to happen.
Yes, of course. Well, I spoke with someone at Blizzard who asked only to be named by their 4chan handle, XXX Lord Big Dick XXX 6969, and he said, I don't see what the big problem is. We totally respect chicks, man. I think it's just the malicious pro-union woke mob that are trying to keep good guys like me down. I mean, I'm a nice guy, right? So chill out. Another employee, who was too drunk to tell me his name, said, Alpha Beta Kappa is the best frat ever. When I eventually explained to him that ABK stood for Activision Blizzard King, his response was, there's no way that's right. No one would run a company like this. Now, the official response in the WoW forums, because I'm done talking shit. Well, not really. We have seen the comments in the community regarding some Chromie quests and Fractures of Time on the PTR, and we understand your concerns. We've been iterating and discussing all of these quests internally, and we're in the process of adjusting and removing quests. These changes will be available in upcoming PTR build. Thank you for your feedback. Which to me, the translation reads, we already have your money. Yeah.
And you're going to continue to give us your money.
Yeah, no shit, right?
As the only person who actively plays WoW within this, it doesn't matter. I hate to say it to you. It really doesn't. Because you want to know something funny about that, Bryan? Nobody's playing Dragonflight whatsoever.
I mean, that's fine. I still think it matters when a company that claims to not have sexual harassment and assault issues, is putting a quest out where you perform sexual assault.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's
it's kind of like saying the quiet part out loud. It's like, no, we're good. We respect women. But here, go make sure this woman gets sexually assaulted. Yeah.
The drop-off has been so bad because of these things that there's actually a server where you go, you play World of Warcraft. Private servers have been around for forever for World of Warcraft, but the player base has gotten so fractured by it that they're actually taking a private server and pulling it into their main server logs just to get those people back, just to say they have them there. The Dragonflight expansion just came out, I want to say about 3-4 months ago. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's already half off. Normally you have to wait until the next expansion comes out to get the previous one half off. That's the only reason why I'm playing right now. I got in at a steal, honestly.
I mean, see, that's why it's good having you, because, I wouldn't touch WoW with, I just wouldn't touch it.
I mean, at its current state, it's running 2 different versions of its own game. It's running the classic version, which is everything WoW currently is. It isn't. And it's running that version you just talked about that nobody refuses to play. And if I told you the real reason why nobody wants to play their actual retail version, would you believe if I told you it's too hard?
phrasing. Boom.
Yes.
They made it to the point where if you don't come in and buy a level boost, you might as well not even play because they back end all their games. You're not gonna have any fun. Nah. You gotta suffer for 80 levels first, and you can have your fun on the back end.
So
level boost.
basically, what they've been doing to every game, they went back and decided to do to WoW.
Oh yeah, they've been doing it for quite some time, but now they've made it in such a way where it's like, hey, we'll help you out here. You come in, you can play. We'll make it easier for you to level up for just a little bit. But after that, suffer. Or you can either pay us, or you can pay somebody else through us. We'll get you there either way it goes. You're still gonna pay.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the pay us part.
Unless you have the time sink to just put it in, like, I hate to say it like I do, but it happens. It just fucking happens. But I think I'm the how do you say it? The exception, not the rule. I hate that I tried to use it, but I mean, I have the money to pay for it, but I'm a grinder at heart, so it doesn't bother me. But then again,
see, I like grinding as long as I like the game. But the way you're describing this is like, cool, so I missed out on WoW when it was like crack, and now I'm just going to continue to miss out on WoW because it's like having another job that you don't get paid for.
Yeah, except in my case, I've played so on and on throughout the years. I have characters at every base level, so I could just come in and enjoy some form of content. It's just I have no mechanics whatsoever. It's kind of like somebody building a new type of car for you, and you just have to figure it out every time. And if you log off, come to find out, no, it's a boat this time. And then next time you get on, it's a plane, and unfortunately this time it's a fucking dragon. So
I mean, leave it to Blizzard to somehow fuck up dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like, I literally read that. I was like, time-traveling dragons. And I went, ah! And then I read more, and I was like, ugh. It's like, how do you fuck up time-traveling dragons? You took two of the coolest things in the world and fucked them up.
The funny things about those dragons, they're locked behind that paywall. And, most of the people who are going to be offended by this quest, it's hilarious that they'll never actually play it. Because I've been playing WoW steadily for about 2 weeks now. I am nowhere near those dragons that we speak of, or that quest. Because you have to actually buy that to get to that side.
Well, that is still on their PTR server, so it's not live yet, technically.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I haven't even got to the portion where I've seen the dragon yet.
Yeah, so, I mean, you weren't even there, even if it does go live.
Yeah, not to mention, I think I'm like 3 expansions behind at this point.
Jeez.
Yeah.
They're
like Pokemon cards.
Well, here's the thing with, like, GTA Online. This is why I'm like, there's never going to be another GTA game. Because it's just WoW now. It's just GTA WoW.
I love the sound of that. I'm all for such a bad good time. I don't even know what I get out of WoW anymore. It's just
there.
It's there, exactly.
It's a time sink.
Yeah, but I think I say this like every episode that I'm on. We should just play Final Fantasy 14. It's a great game.
I knew
it's a great game.
And
I would love to have my boys with me.
So here's the thing. The minute that I was like, I've got WoW news, I was like, well, that's going to set Floyd up to talk about Final Fantasy 14.
I mean, and then hear me out. Bryan, I believe in you. I believe that if we started playing Final Fantasy, you would be right there with me, and we would get down to the brass tacks of it, and we would have a great time doing it. And Floyd would be our disappointing tag-along.
Except I've actually put in time in Fantasy 14.
Oh, I have as well.
Playing. The only reason I stopped playing is because I just didn't want to play by myself.
Oh, I must be a bad friend with bad ears because you've never mentioned these Final Fantasy 14.
I talk about it all the time.
All the time.
I even told you I got it because Joe was playing it. We had this whole conversation.
Yeah, but, I know you, and you get a lot of games because people have them, and you still don't play them, so I don't.
I played it.
So, in
Okay,
more
yeah.
news,
Yeah.
y'all can argue about this afterwards.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm triggered by Floyd in games.
I know. That's why I let it go for a bit because it was funny, but I'm like, we do got to move on eventually. So, in lighter news, don't worry, Blizzard is still fucking up Diablo 4.
Yeah, obviously.
Of course. So, seasonal characters have been in Diablo for a while. Like, it was late in Diablo 2's life. They added them in. Diablo 3 had them, I think, pretty much forever. And, obviously they're going to be in 4. Now, remember, 4 has also got a battle pass, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay. So, every time there's a new battle pass, it will also require a new character because the new battle passes will launch with the seasons.
Right.
So, fuck you, pay me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like at this. I mean, that one like is still shitty, but it's scraping the bottom of the barrel with the Diablo 4 stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Yeah.
I've put off talking about it for a couple weeks, and I was like, no, I'm not done twisting the knife. I got Discord news.
What did Discord do?
Well, they're monetizing more of their stuff.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
What
Yeah,
exactly
for
are
now.
they monetizing?
Well, so now they're adding that you can set it so for people to get to your Discord channel, you have to pay for access.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going the Patreon route.
Yeah.
Yeah, except Patreon's already a thing.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but people like Discord better.
Well, it's because what Discord did is corner the market in chat apps, which, by the way, chat apps have been around for 20 fucking years. They didn't do anything new. They just made it popular. Just like,
Yes.
Before TikTok, there was Vine, and before that, there were 5-second videos on YouTube. Like, you happen to corner the market. Congratulations. But, yeah.
what was your favorite one? What's your favorite chat app?
It was chat.com.
Really? Like,
Yeah, that was the name of the app, and also the website that had all the different chat rooms on it that I used, like, back when I cared about chat rooms. So, like, when I was, like, early 20s and in my teens, like, from, like, 13 to, like, 20.
What was that, like 50 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it can be 60 next year.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
see, for
Yeah, because,
me,
I'm a boomer and I'm going to die soon. But you're not long behind me. You know that, right?
That hurt.
Like, Maggie
doesn't
can make
hurt?
fun of my age, sure. Jordan definitely can. Bitch, you too close. We both fucking bald. I don't want to hear it.
All right. Chill out.
I'm gonna open that can of BDE on you.
oh, guys are so
But,
aggressive.
going back to the fucking Discord thing, I don't necessarily have a problem with that because it's one of those things where if you want to charge someone to join your Discord server, let's say like you're a fucking streamer and you just go, I don't like the rules that Twitch have. Just come to my Discord, you get the same shit, but I don't have to deal with Twitch. Like I can stream whatever, like show whatever I want to watch, and it'll be fine. And I think that part of it is cool. And as long as it don't get shitty, yeah. As long as it don't get shitty, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, my only concern is it's a very slippery slope thing. First they introduced
Yes.
Nitro, now they're like, here's more ways to monetize.
Yeah.
And that we've seen this movie a million times. That's just the start.
Blame gamers.
Sure.
As long as the free section stays free,
Right, yeah.
whatever.
It's like
Whatever.
as long as you got an option to like not fucking join something, whatever, cool. Fine.
But the minute it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna inject ads into your chat rooms unless you pay, and be like,
Right.
cool, let's go find a new chat app.
Literally. But I think that's a cool way for like people who do a lot of work on like Discords with just like interacting with their community, just all for fucking free and finding a way to make some kind of money out of it. Because running a successful Discord server is a fucking job in itself. and you should get paid for it if you inclined to do so.
Well, yes, but a lot of those that do that already have, Patreons for that.
Yes.
And a lot of those Discord servers are like, it's a Patreon exclusive Discord server. The reason that Discord's doing it is so they can take their 10% off the top.
I mean, yeah.
So I'm never against people who are actually doing work getting paid.
Right.
I'm not even necessarily against, like, obviously Discord's a huge thing and there's people that work in the company and it's been free. I'm not even 100% against that. It's just this continued monetization. I'm like, I know where this road ends, and it's a cliff and the brakes are cut because late stage capitalism. Like we're going to end up going over that cliff at some point.
And when we do, we just jump shit to somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like we did Skype.
Yeah.
Left that the fuck alone.
I mean, I never even used it. I didn't like it from the beginning.
Oh no.
I was like, this sucks. Why is everyone using this?
They didn't have a choice. There weren't a lot of in-game chat apps back then.
Oh, see, that's why it's easier just not liking to talk to people.
But see, I had to play with the boys, man. You can't leave the boys out. Can't.
I would just play silently.
Yeah, no, that's no.
And you could always just do that. Do like a 4-way call on the phone.
Yeah. I've done that several times.
Yeah. I mean, we used to do that. That's where Skype came in. We're on the phone anyways. I'll call you on Skype.
Yeah, but here's the difference. If y'all had done that to me, because like getting a call from Skype, I'm like, fuck, ignore, shut down phone, close game, send text. Fuck you, bitches.
I don't know. Skype came in clutch when I didn't have any minutes. That was back when you had to pay for minutes. Oh,
I mean, and
fuck that.
If we talk about back, go ahead.
I never had a phone that I paid for minutes on. There was always an option besides minutes.
Not at first.
Yes, minutes were okay. If you're talking the type of phone that you can't get Skype on. That's when minutes weren't an option.
Right. And we'd be on our PC on Skype.
As somebody who did a lot of talkative gaming back then, you would get anything you could get your hands on if it allows you to talk to everybody at one time. Whether it was Skype, we used an app called Ventrilo a lot.
Oh yeah.
CurseForge when it first came out now, which is crazy because they're like a pure add-on site for most games, which is fucking weird. You used anything to just be able to talk back then. Yeah, minus the phone. That was the one I hated the most. I hated the calling.
No. I didn't like talking anyway, so it'd be game, and if the game didn't have chat in the game, I would have my chat app open in a different window, and I'd alt-tab back and forth. And and then to the game, because I didn't want to talk to anyone.
I was playing shooters with a 6-man team, had a whole clan. Needed to talk. Back when I was playing League of Legends faithfully. We had members, 5-man Skype call. To watch my mental health go down again. Those were the days. Good days.
That's why I stayed away from those games. Hey, man. Among other things. You guys want to know why games are going the direction they are?
Why?
Because casual games make up 69% of the total gaming market.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, and esports is 0.8%.
Also true.
So also, stop bitching about your broken weapons because you think you're some esports dude. Leave my game alone. Your money don't mean shit here.
I mean, yeah, but that's double-sided because without those esports guys, most of us wouldn't want to play the damn games that they got out. We need to see somebody shitting on somebody, and it makes you want to go, hey, I want to go shit on Timmy too. And you get out there and you try it. You fail, but you tried it because you saw some other guy do it that one time.
Yeah, but we had that without esports. They're just, streamers and YouTubers. And also, people have been doing cool shit in games long before esports, and they'll continue doing it after the industry crashes. Because it's actually losing money, but that's okay. 0.8%, man. They're not doing shit to the market. I'm sorry, they're just not.
Because
yeah,
they're creating tryhards. That's what they're doing.
and it's always going to be tryhards.
That's true.
We call them Fireland Timmies.
Do we? When do we do that?
I'm sorry. I play WoW. I'm part of the community. I'm sorry. A Fireland Timmy is a guy who went out. There's a place called the Firelands exclusively, and you can get a whole gear set. I will gladly show you guys the video of this. I wish I could have brought this up before I mentioned it, and I will show you exactly what a Fireland Timmy is. And it's a Fireland Timmy is almost like a Leroy Jenkins of going out and capturing the master class of gear. He's your typical tryhard, your sweat.
Wait. But Leroy Jenkins is my mascot. My spirit animal.
Which
I pray at the Church of Lord Leroy.
See, and you know what? Funny you mentioned that. I found out recently that because of Leroy, and this is one of those cool video game things, there's actually an achievement in WoW. If you go to that same, I'm not going to play like I know it by name. You go to that same place, you have to go in with a pre-made raid group, fear everything, and run out and make it alive. You can't get the Leroy Jenkins achievement. It's just one of those really cool lore pieces of WoW that he made it in there. He just being so special.
Yeah, but shouldn't the achievement really be like you run in front of everyone and get killed?
I mean, well, technically, if we wanted to keep it even, everybody would have to die. I don't think anybody survived.
Yeah, so that should be the achievement.
Wait, I thought he made it out.
No, Leroy didn't make it out.
No, he got smacked down so quick.
Leroy, oh god.
Leroy, oh my god. Leroy.
You know,
he got to say his name for posterity, though.
Which I give credit to them back then. I couldn't do it. I can do it now because WoW has been streamlined to be easier in certain ways, like getting a group together to fail just because. Back then, they had to really go out of their way to get these raid groups together to do this shit. Now, I can just go in and get a click of a button and I can get a raid group. But back then, if somebody did that, what he did, and had to reset because of that, I just log out. Like, he just...
well, but that's probably the thing, though, right? Is he was probably, like, the last minute, like, rando add-on, like, oh, we need one more person.
But see, Leroy is part of the problem of what makes gaming online the way it's done now the problem. Because say you have a 40-man raid and you have 20 versions of me in there. When I say me, I am down to play because I want to raid. I want to get in there. If we wipe, we wipe. If it fucks up, it's a raid. It's not supposed to be easy. But if Leroy comes in and we have to reset because I don't know why he just decided to scream his name and run in there, I alt F4 and I am done. I literally will walk away. My patience, my line is that thin. I'll play the game until something very inconvenient happens and I quit.
And you mean slightly inconvenient?
I mean any type of inconvenience at all. My mouse could stick because the cord got caught up somewhere and I just had to jiggle a little too much. I don't care anymore. All that for I've gotten so used to it that I do it without thinking about it sometimes. I'll have to cut games right back. I'm like, I didn't mean to quit. I was just mad. And it's like, I have it bad. And if you get 20 of me in your raid and you spent an hour setting up, getting world buffs, getting consumables, making sure everybody had the right gear, and while we have to do loot lists to see like who's going to get the main loot. Is it going to be the main tank, the off tank, this guy who just brought his cousin Steve in? I'll quit. All that for. I don't care. I do not care. And when I quit, I don't just quit the game. I'm jumping out of Discord. I'm unfriending Leroy. I'm doing I'm quitting the guild. I'll uninstall the game. I will not come back. All because of one slight inconvenience. And yes, I will regret it, but I'll still do it.
See, what's funny is that everything you described, all that prep, that creates the Leroys. Because I would totally be that guy like, yeah, cool, let's raid. And then it's an hour of everyone talking at me, and I'd finally just be like, okay, fuck this, man. Let's go. Like,
that's why you're never a guild leader. Never a guild leader in any game I play. Because I do not care. I'll quit. I will spend all my time gathering everybody together to watch them watch me quit. And when I come back and they see my name log in, like, oh my God, you're back. Yeah, we're going to do it this time. And then I'll like die because I wasn't paying attention. Quit. Ask anybody I played League of Legends with.
Floyd,
you do something dumb, quit.
Eddie's convinced me. Let's play Final Fantasy 14.
Bet, I'm with it.
You know I have to get a working PC finally, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to figure out what's going on with that.
I think I'm just going to give up and build the new one.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm surprised you hadn't lost patience earlier and just did it.
Because I wanted to use all the options possible that were at least easy to do, you know? Try all the easy fixes.
Mm-hmm. That is so respectable. That is so respectable.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my God, I tried to change.
I would have been.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I would have been. It would have been like maybe like 3 days. I would have said, "Fuck this shit," and built a new.
Better than me.
I would have said,
"Oh my God, I tried to fix it. It didn't work. Quit. I get a new one."
Yeah. No, I mean, I when it comes to like technology stuff, if it's something that like I can work on and try to find a problem with, I have no problem exhausting all the possibilities. I'll get frustrated, but all that frustration means is I just go back into researching what could be wrong. And try the next thing. Because also, for me, it's like a learning experience, right? It's like, cool, so next time this happens, I already in my head have a list of, hey, try these 5 things that possibly could be wrong. You know, and in the long run, it can save me time. Now, none of them worked on this. That doesn't mean the next time I have this problem, they won't work. Because it could be one of these simple fixes. So I'm okay with doing all that to have the knowledge for later. But now I'm done. When I did a fix and somehow the problem got worse, I was like, "Yep, that's it. I'm over it. I can't anymore." So, I had one more bit of news if you all want to hear it.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
So, do you guys like frivolous lawsuits from Apple?
From Apple or against Apple?
No, from them. You know, what they're actually kings of. Apple doesn't actually like specialize in making products. They specialize in frivolous lawsuits. So they are attempting. They have So they have a case in Switzerland where they're trying to trademark any depiction of an apple. Not their apple with the bite. Literally any depiction of an apple. They want the trademark on it. This is not the first time they've tried it. They tried it in 2017. And there's a company in Switzerland that's over 100 years old that uses an apple, among other fruit, because they're fruit growers, that kept Apple from getting it. And now Apple's appealing that decision to try and actually get the trademark on any depiction of an apple anywhere. That's Apple.
Apple Jacks, Fruit of the Looms.
Well, see, that's exactly the thing, is you start and you get it through in one country. And then you use that as a way to like convince other countries. It all starts with the one lawsuit.
Yeah, it sets the precedent.
Yep. I can't wait to see the apple juice 20 box. It's gonna be great.
Well, I mean, do you remember what? I mean, this is a long time ago now, but they tried suing Samsung, claiming that their phones looked too similar to Apple phones because they had rounded corners.
This is reminding me of LeBron and Taco Tuesday all over again.
I don't even know that one.
Oh yeah, Taco Tuesday is copyrighted.
Yes.
And so no other company or like restaurant anywhere could actually use the term Taco Tuesday. And it's not LeBron. It's Taco Bell doing the suing to get everybody to be able to use the term Taco Tuesday.
But it kicked off just because of a couple of TikToks by Bryan every Tuesday, which I don't know how somebody so busy manages to have dinner every night with his family. Kudos to him. Every Tuesday they have tacos, and he would do a video where he would be all funny yelling out Taco Tuesday. Then he goes, "Hey, I wonder if I can get that trademarked." And they said, "Oh hell no." So he gets with Taco Bell, and come to find out, as Floyd said, he still can't get it. After being sponsored by the taco place, they can't even use Taco Tuesday. So now,
Nobody can use Taco
and apparently
Tuesday.
nobody
It's
thought
been-
about this.
Right, it's been trademarked for a while now.
It took LeBron having dinner with his family for anybody to find out, wait, we can't use Taco Tuesday?
Which is just stupid because Taco Tuesday is just something that's been around since I was like 6. It's
Yeah.
literally was just like a cheap ass
It's
quick
been-
meal idea for white families.
Right. That's
It's been trademarked for about that long too.
like saying you can't use the term pizza party because Pizza Hut exists.
Yeah, all that would take is one good lawsuit to get those thrown out because they're
Taco
colloquialisms. Well, yeah, but the problem the problem with Taco Bell doing it is that Taco Bell was trying to trademark it on top of, and there's already one. What I'm saying is someone uses it, and then whoever owns the trademark tries to sue, and then you can get that trade because it's like no, it's just a colloquialism.
Right.
So it's like
no, that's
term dumpster actually comes from a company. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is Taco Bell isn't trying to trademark it. They just want to be able to use it in their ads, you know. So their argument is exactly the argument you're making. It's too entrenched in like American like vocabulary and like culture. Like everybody uses that term. Like there's one of those like things like with the dumpster, or what's another one?
Q-tip.
Okay. Yep, Q-tips.
Googling is going to become it soon because people use it as a replacement for searching.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about that.
I do it all the time. Go Google that shit. Like,
Imagine telling somebody, go ask Jeeves that.
I just Bing it.
Oh no! Oh no! Too far in the trenches for me.
Nah.
Wow, really? You went to Ask Jeeves, but Bing is too far.
Oh.
Well, see,
at least Bing doesn't spend half a page showing you advertisements before they actually give you what you fucking want.
True, but it's one of those things. Bing came too late. Like, I knew Google and Ask Jeeves at the same time, but I just went over to Google for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And then Bing popped up, and I was like, well, it's too late. Like, I'm over here.
No. Mm-mm.
Mine was simple. I stopped using the Chrome browser because Internet Explorer actually got better, finally. And so then I just use whatever the default is on the fucking browser I'm using. I don't actually care.
I see an Internet Explorer browser open up on my computer. I feel like I'm searching for a book at the library all of a sudden on that green and black screen. Which do I press to get this? Exit out of this.
No, it's what is it? It's Microsoft Edge now.
Yeah,
it's not,
whatever.
See, there we go. See,
whatever they.
All I know is if you press Alt 4, it closes. I know that much.
I will say, whatever the default browser is on a PC, as soon as it pops up, the only time I'm using
it's to download Chrome. There we go. You knew how it goes. As soon as I get the computer, oh yeah, just go ahead and download Chrome real quick. I'm not even gonna play with you like this. We're not even gonna act like this is a thing. Don't save a profile for what? You won't even see me again. I will go out of my way to check the weather on my phone.
I just think it's funny that y'all have like a brand preference for who's stealing your information. They're all getting it anyway.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I don't even understand the argument because I'm just like, who fucking cares? They're stealing your info and selling you shit you don't need. So whoever got there first, congratulations. Like my phone, it's Chrome because it's an Android phone. So I'm like, there you go. You can have all this. My PC, I'm like Edge or Internet Explorer or whatever they're going to name it next. Because I'm like, I don't care.
No, I'm comfortable with my thieves. Everywhere I go, Chrome. My iPhone, Safari, fuck that, Chrome.
You know, it's the evil you know. You know?
You know what? I gotta agree with them. It's just...
Man, that's the type of mentality that keeps people in bad jobs.
Yeah.
All right, drinks and games, man.
Yeah. Wait, no.
This shit's getting heavy. I don't want this to be heavy. Oh yeah, we got to do weekly games too. Jesus
yeah.
Christ. We talk too
The fuck
much.
have you been playing?
Well, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you want to take it away?
No, I usually go last. I've just been made to go first for too many weeks in a row now.
Well, for my weekly, when am I gonna quit? So, for the mainstay, it's WoW right now, and that's really what I'm into hardcore right now. And then on the back end, when I quit WoW, I immediately opened up Timberborn, which is a colony survival.
You love your
Which might as well be
I-
your fucking genre.
I prefer a good crafter survival, but lately I've been into the colony sims, trying to play God and realizing that I suck at what I do, so it's possible that he does too. And that is what it is. And after that, I'll usually go over to Project Zomboid. If I need to do some mindless killing, I usually just go to Project Zomboid, and then by the time I get down to my third in the list, I kind of realize that I just like murdering things when I'm bored. That's really been my top three. WoW, Project Zomboid, and Timberborn. You can count City Skylines, but I usually cut that off a lot faster than usual because there's the death in there is it's not the same. It's just not.
Yeah, it's crazy when you're just murdering innocent citizens because you suck at city planning.
No. It's not that. It's just that I do everything at hyper speed, so it kind of sucks. I never give myself time to enjoy my colony sims because it's like once the city's built, then I'm done. I don't ever want to expand it. I just want to get it to a nice area. It's large. I've watched 7 generations of people die in 25 minutes. I'm done. It is what it is. I fulfilled my need to do whatever I'm going to do. And you know what? I take that back. I got a good one. Medieval Dynasty. It's actually on Xbox Game Pass right now. In this one, you can actually play as one of the main people in your colony sim. And the objective of this one is not to get everything done in one life, but set up your successors for the next one. So if you don't have a son, it's going to go to your wife, and then you play through her, and then her new husband gets the lineage through weird grandnephew sons. It works its way out, but you can also get mauled by a bear and die the minute you make a settlement, thus ending the game. So, that one's kind of cool too, but it's just...
Wait, what game?
Medieval Dynasty.
Oh, okay.
But if you want my all-time, favorite personal, which we're not talking about that, you should still try Ark. It's a good time. Dinosaurs, death, and primitive building. It's just everything you need. Yeah, those are pretty much my games.
Yeah. Nice. I've
Played nothing.
this week only been playing Street Fighter 6 World Tour. I love that game mode. That's all I've been playing. Don't ask me anything else.
That game mode is
That's all I got for you.
spectacular.
Yeah.
I have not bought said game.
Ask me about the story and I couldn't tell you because I skip over all of that shit. But
Would you say you skim through it?
I'm here for
no,
Street Fighter
I
Pokemon.
skip it. Ain't no skimming. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I skip it.
You don't let people power up. You just punch them in
Jam
the face.
that fucking start button until they shut the fuck up.
Literally. I'm not reading this shit. Fuck you. Let me fight.
Yeah,
That's
right?
exactly why I'm not playing Spider-Man, because they don't let me skip things.
Ooh. Yep, and once again, I'm less jealous of somebody that owns a PlayStation.
I bought it on Steam.
Ah, wow, there's actually a PC port.
Yeah.
Wow. It's almost like Sony's realizing that doing things exclusive means less money.
No, they have not realized that at all.
I was being facetious.
Not even.
Is Bloodborne still full price?
Yes.
Nope, not coming. Not even going. Can't do it.
That's fine. Liza P is going to get modded so it's Bloodborne. We'll be good.
Yeah.
So, I was playing Persona 4 last week, and I needed a break from that. So then I decided to play Stardew, and I did like 30 hours of that this week. And then
I heard.
I was like, oh, I need a break from Stardew, so I started playing Borderlands 2 today.
Nice.
Yeah, I've just been going through older games. I have so much stuff on here that I still haven't even tried, like even just on the Xbox, and I'm like, oh, I should play that. Yeah. Just been playing older games and just having fun. And then I keep looking at Street Fighter 6 and I'm like, oh, I should go finish World Tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game mode is a lot longer than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Yeah, I kept thinking I was near the end, and then it just kept going, and I was like, oh, okay. And apparently, I hear there's, like, an extra boss after you finish it as well.
Oh,
so there's, like,
okay.
post-game content.
Nice.
Yeah. So. All right, now we can do drinks and games, right?
Yes.
At the hour mark.
Yeah.
So, this is episode 21. The podcast is Drink Legal.
And I have been drinking.
Me too. Unfortunately, I had 2 beers in here, and I drank them all. We don't... Well, normally we would have been halfway into the topic by now, but that's fine. So, I'm going to start because I doubt either of you have this one anyway. Okay, one of the best drinks in games is the Potion of the Forest that the wizard in Stardew Valley has you drink so that you can understand the Jumina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great drink.
Great drink.
Great drink.
And you have, like, that trippy section where, like, it's definitely a hallucinogen. It's 100% a hallucinogen he has you drink.
Mm-hmm.
I did not think of that.
Have you even played Stardew?
I have.
Oh. Yeah. Like I said, I figured that'd be one everyone forgot. Probably the only reason I really thought of it is because I'm playing Stardew, and I did the thing I always do, which is start a new game, because I don't know where I am.
Listen.
That's why I've never
If there's
finished
anybody
the
who
fucking
ever...
game.
That's true. If there's anybody who ever started a game and didn't finish it, it's me.
It's all 3 of us.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
All right, who's got one?
I'm gonna go all-time favorite drink. I got a lot of minor ones, but favorite?
You didn't have to go favorite first.
Minor drink, then I'm going to go with, for the first one, there's too many things in my head going off about drinking.
This is why I take notes.
And notes?
Mm-hmm.
I quit that application.
Yeah, well, it helps when you're doing a podcast.
You know, Brian, I tried to... See, I'm going to ramble off onto something else about notes. I opened up my OneNotes and I have it. Stuff up here from a job I held almost 10 years ago. Which is crazy. I haven't thought OneNotes have been around that long. But, favorite drink for me... I'll do the one I'm using currently. It is going to be the Potion of Invisibility. What it does is, when you go invisible... No, hold on, so you completely understand why I like this particular potion. When you go invisible with this one, unlike the skill I have, which is called invisibility, no one can see you. Now, granted, you would think a skill that's called invisibility will make you just as invisible as a potion of invisibility, but apparently, when you're...
No, that's just camouflage.
Also, what game?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said wow in the beginning. I'm sorry.
My bad.
So my rogue can go invisible, and if I get within so many people, so many feet of so many people, they can see you like a faint outline, as Floyd would say, a camouflage. But when you drink the potion, you go completely invisible. The only problem is you lose the complete outline of who you are, not your mental, but your physical. And you end up triggering proximity to people just based on the fact that you can't see your own body. It's a weird, strange mechanic that they have in the game. That the hitboxes are extremely too large, so being invisible or not, it makes no difference. But that's my current favorite drink at the moment, because I can't do anything without it.
I actually like that makes you so invisible that as the player you can't tell where your character is. That actually kind of makes it more fucking awesome.
It's like, I'm super invisible, bitch.
Fuck you, Overlord.
I mean, you can cheat the system by locking your camera to your player, but you know, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
My the Sunset Sarsaparilla from Fallout New Vegas.
Right on.
I was like, oh, that's and Fallout. I think no, New Vegas came out around like that. The year it came out, like maybe a week or two after my birthday. So I bought that shit for myself as a birthday present, and we all know I don't finish games.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a fact. I ran through that game so quickly. I was like, once I started playing, I just didn't stop until it was beat. It wasn't like I took a break. No, the game was just on until it got beaten.
So then here's my question. Did you ever finish the quest where you get the lucky star caps from the Sunset Sarsaparilla?
Yes.
So then you know the disappointment.
Yes.
You know, hearing you say that literally reminded me of all the times I had to keep my PlayStation 2 on because I didn't buy a memory card ever.
Oh, jeez.
Rest
Yeah,
in
we
pieces.
killed the PlayStation at one of my apartments because we couldn't ever turn it off.
Poor thing just gave up.
And then, yeah, one day it just shut off and it just never turned back on.
It's like, okay, y'all.
I
It's been a good run.
Yeah, I'm not designed to be
But
left
I'm
on
tired.
for 6 months straight.
No, this is one of those. I'm just gonna go lay down for a little bit. I'll be back later, guys. Never gets up again.
It was like, I'm tired. Okay.
Well, okay, Floyd, I'm going to go off yours and quickly go into this one so it doesn't get taken now. Nuka-Cola
Are you gonna try-
Quantum.
Yep. Oh, it was the Quantum.
It's got to be the Quantum.
Yeah. I was so sure you was gonna say regular Nuka-Cola, man. I was like, I'm still have Quantum. It's gonna be
Oh, yeah. I originally had Nuka-Cola, and then I'm like, if I'm doing Nuka-Cola, I got to do Quantum. Because why wouldn't you do Quantum? You can turn it into a grenade. That does hella damage.
Ugh. Look,
Yeah.
if I'm taking another one, I'm still in another easy one, and it's fucking piss water from Grand Theft Auto. Cause fuck y'all.
I wasn't doing any of that bullshit, so that's all you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
snatching them.
Out the air, huh?
I have to. And you look like you sounded like you needed more time, so I was just trying to help you out.
See, I was just trying to remember. As a young lad, a wee lad.
Oh,
as
it's
I
a
would
wee
say,
lad. I do.
I used to go to Hollywood Park and play the Simpsons arcade game, and I'm trying to remember if Duffman showed up with the Duff Cola, the Duff beer. I'm sorry, at any point in that game, or if I'm remembering it differently. I'm just trying to think in my head. I didn't want to throw it out there until I remembered, and I also didn't want to get the typing because everybody would hear every stroke of the key. I just
So here's the thing about that. I also played the shit out of that game. I don't know if he did because you sang it and planted a false memory that he is in it.
exactly, and I don't want to do that to myself.
The minute you
get
said it,
called out.
I'm like, oh, I can see him in the game. I don't know that he's in the game though. I don't know if I just see him in the game because you said it.
I don't know. I might have to just go a different route.
All right, I'm gonna give you another minute. Legendary potion from Diablo 3, Cool Aid.
Oh, wow.
The potion named after the wizard Zoltan Cool that when you drink it allows you to break through walls. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I fucking literally I laughed out loud when the first time that dropped. I saw it, I read it, and I just started laughing. So I gotta give props where props are due. Hear that, Blizzard? You used to be good.
Wow. Wow.
All right, I'm going back to Fallout New Vegas
There you
because
go.
clearly I made it clear that I played the hell out of that game.
Mm-hmm.
The Atomic Cocktail.
Oh yeah,
That's another one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's a fucking lifesaver if you're actually playing in that survival mode.
True. It is. Have I mentioned that I love that game? And now that I'm talking about it, I was like, I might go replay that.
It's on that thing.
Yeah, it's on that one thing, but I already own it, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Just wow. Just wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take another easy one from Eddie, because maybe this would
Get him to speed up a little. I was about to take an easy one from him too.
Let's go with Speed Cola from Call of Duty Zombies.
See, I really didn't want to go Call of Duty.
See,
why not?
and I see
it's
your
in the video game,
and I see you a Juggernog.
I did. I mean, personally, I was a fan of the double tap, but
There you go. We got 3 out of 5 of them.
right?
3 out of 5. No, there's hella drinks now.
Yeah, I don't care about now. I don't play the new games.
Are we just talking about one?
Activision also sucks.
We were just talking about from the original Call of Duty Zombies?
What, like 1 and 2 are the only ones I played, really. I stopped playing after that.
2 had the Tombstone Cola, which was great. If you died, it would leave a tombstone behind, and you can go pick up your buffs, which, in order to get all the buffs, you would have to get 5 of them and Tombstone, die with it, and go back and get the last one, which would work out really good. Was Phoenix down a drink?
No.
No.
It was just a feather, wasn't
the
it?
down feathers of a phoenix.
See, I couldn't.
Okay, I'm going here. I'm not letting you take this if you're going down that route. So this is my favorite drink of all time because I have, to this day, never fucking used it. The elixir in any Final Fantasy game.
Oh.
Really? Not once?
Because you get them, and they're so powerful that you're always like, oh, I better save it, I better save it. And by the time you get to the end of the fucking game, you don't need them anymore. So I just end up with every elixir in the game, and I've never used them once. And
towards the end of the game, I just start popping them for no reason.
I don't, because I don't need them, so that I'm just like... And then when I was younger, I did that so many times that I got older and I was like, oh, I should use them. But I'm like, why? I don't need to. I've proved that over my entire life. I don't need them. So to this day, I have never used, at least to my knowledge. I mean, I've also played Drunk a lot, so maybe I have. But to my knowledge, I've never used an elixir in the Final Fantasy series.
Mm-hmm. How many have y'all? How am I? Anyway,
You got a sentence in there somewhere?
Leave me alone. Y'all play BioShock Infinite, right?
Yes.
No.
The Vigors. Amazing drinks.
Oh, good call on that one. I did forget they made them sodas in that game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every last one of them. Decent power-ups.
Just wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just wow. That's how we're doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We're just doing petty drinks now? It's fine.
Yes.
The power boost from Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, that works.
No. Nah,
See-
I was going to name
see how-
off
see how
every
easy this
elixir
is?
ever. Yeah, but see, I was looking for ones that had like a more significant impact on me because I play games where all I do is drink potions and pots and things like that, and they're just...
And how well is that working out for you?
I mean, every single thing I've mentioned has had an impact on me because it comes from some of my favorite games.
Yeah, but
Honestly?
I ramble. I just...
It's like another easy one. You can drink the fucking milk in Minecraft. The milk pails, knock them hoes back. Easy drink.
No, I like the potion of fire resistance because you can swim in lava.
Also true. Really great.
If you if you play any form of not any form. If you play a mage in World of Warcraft, you're essentially a walking vending machine because two of your main skills is you can conjure food and water. So you'd be halfway through a dungeon and it is not beyond the realm of possibility. Somebody will look at you and just go, water, drink please. I need the mana pot please. And you have no choice but to give it to him because like, why wouldn't you? You can conjure, like, you don't have to buy any type of potions as a mage. You create them. And people, when they know they have you in their dungeon, they won't even bother. They'll stop what they're doing, come up to you, water please, food please. It's just like, fuck you. They don't care about you.
So WoW basically turned the mage into a potion.
Oh, it gets worse. That's the basic. They also do portals. So, no, fuck flying somewhere. Fuck walking. Find the nearest mage. Hey, can you give me a portal? You know, which
hey, I need
they
a
monetized.
port and some food and water, please.
Yes, and the mages got together a long time ago, and they monetized it. No mage will give you a portal anywhere for free unless they just, love you like that. They will definitely charge you some amount of gold, depending on where you're going, for the use of their mana that they can get back with their own food that they make.
Oh, man. I would totally love to go in and just break the economy and be the wizard that goes around everywhere and gives people free portals wherever they want, whenever they want.
Speaking of breaking the economy, WoW just released on their classic servers the ability to buy WoW tokens, which can be traded in for WoW money.
I hate that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Real money for fake money. What is this? Bitcoin?
Grand Theft Auto?
I see what you did there. But Grand Theft Auto wasn't the first or the last. It's just the...
So I have one last thing. It's like an honorable mention. It's not a drink itself, but it's a quest revolving around a drink. When in Skyrim, when you have a drinking contest with a random guy you meet, who turns out to be the Daedric Prince of Debauchery, Sanguinine, or however they pronounce his name in the game, because I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, fun quest line. You get wasted, you wake up in a temple that you defiled, you have to go find a goat you stole, you got to get a wedding ring back that you bought on credit, and by the way, you proposed to a hag raven. If anyone knows what a hag raven is, just take the two words and put them together. Hag raven.
Sounds like something.
And no bird bitch. Got it.
Yep.
Even though I didn't know what you were referring to, I do appreciate the new name you gave me to call my sister. I appreciate that.
Oh, a hag raven?
Yes.
I will take no credit for that. That's all you, but you're welcome.
You bringing up Skyrim just made me remember that news, right? Game news.
Oh, yeah.
Before we wrap this up. So Microsoft is having their hearing about the acquisition of Activision Blizzard and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Right. And so during that, like, I guess they're just throwing everything, they're just throwing it at the wall, hoping it sticks to get a favorable outcome. So it's been a lot of like shit talking on like PlayStation and how they have shitty business practices, and now they're complaining because they're afraid Microsoft is going to do the exact same thing that they were planning on doing.
Yeah.
I was like, that's funny. Y'all some bitches. That's funny. But that's not the news. But the main news out of that was that the next Elder Scroll game isn't until like 2028. It's like 4 or 5 years out.
God damn.
Phil Spencer said that himself. And the reason he said that is because he don't know if it's going to be a Microsoft exclusive yet, or if they're going to allow like other systems to fucking have it, mainly PlayStation. The whole crux of that argument. And then he also said that the new Xbox, the next gen Xbox and PlayStation 6 also are coming out around 2028. I was like, okay, you just saying whatever to get what you need out of this, huh?
Well, I think the funniest thing about that is even if Microsoft acquires it, they will still have the smallest market share out of the three companies.
They will.
Which I'm like, how is that not just the fucking conversation right there? Yeah, but Microsoft is literally just doing what Sony's done forever.
Yes. That is
two
the
shitty companies being
which
shitty.
is why, right, yes. which is why in the EU they was like, all right, cool, whatever, sure, go ahead with your acquisition. It's the FTC now, and they are, which I'm pretty sure they're just probably gonna let it go through.
Well,
but they gotta show power in some way, shape, or form. Be assholes for bureaucratic reasons.
Well, the UK also said no, so they actually have to appeal the UK's decision.
Yes, they are appealing the UK's decision. They'll probably switch that up too.
Probably. All right.
But yeah, that was what I had.
Well, I got to use the restroom, and this has been a long episode.
It has.
So if anyone's got anything else...
I do not.
Eddie?
I do not.
Thank you for joining us this week.
You're more than welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes, I hope to have you back again.
I don't.
Oh, shots fired.
Just put me in a game and you'll never see me.
Every time before we record, you're like, Eddie, get on, we're going to play Final Fantasy 14. And then he jumps in here and he's like, Eddie's playing a game, let's just go.
Yeah, I'll be playing a game that he'll tell me to play that he won't actually play.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm down to play 14, so...
I have it downloaded right now, so what you trying to say? So.
Shit, let's get it then.
I have to go to work.
Anyway, come on.
We love y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.